Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Actually, in the last video we saw how we designed this necklace, and I thought I will do a layering necklace. Of course, I love macrame, you guys all know. And this is one necklace, okay, and this is the earrings for that. Okay, now very simple earrings you can follow up, and this necklace is also really simple. At the same time, it's a wonderful autumn design, like greenish, still the browns and everything. So that's one. If you want to do a layer necklace like this with this, and let me just show you guys this one right here. So you guys know I love knotting actually. So I pulled out my 0.8 millimeter Chinese knotting cord. You can use any cord you want. You can do hemp cord or anything which allows the bead, which can go inside the cord. That's all I want to say. S-lon, C-lon will also do. So it's gonna be a knotted necklace. Even you can use silk thread. The pattern I followed is very simple. See, this is the one section that I followed. Okay, first these ones, the 6x4 millimeter crystal roundel in the double color, and then the green, the European cut green, and then the agate 4 millimeter faceted agate, and then followed by the the crystal and the roundel. So that's one section, and the other section is with the bicones and the spacer bead. The spacer bead is really pretty. It adds a nice metallic element to the entire necklace, and I wanted to include this crystal which I haven't included anywhere else. So that's why I did just two crystals spaced with the bead spacer, and then two crystals, and then I followed the same. Oops, it came out. I followed the same pattern through and through. I should just not do an overhand knot at the end so that my beads don't fall off. So I just strung all the beads until I ran out of the bead spacer. Okay, that makes sense, right? So now the section that I have beads on is almost 22 inches in length. Okay, 22 inches length. It's way it's nice and big. You can even put a sliding clasp, and then you can put it on top of your neck. It'll go through. Let me pull out the necklace that we made. Okay, and then see that if you do this, it will very well come after this, right? So that will be a good one if you want to do it that way. That is pretty. But if you want to knot also, you can knot and then wear this separately. That's totally up to you. But I'm going to do a lot of knots, making this necklace even more longer, because let me see, when I try putting this necklace around, yeah, I can do a little bit more long. Okay, now I'm gonna leave about say 8 inches right here. I'm gonna measure 8 inches and just a little bit more. Okay, 8 inches, and just do an overhand knot right here as well. Or actually, I don't want to do an overhand knot. I can do a sliding knot. That is just make a loop, take the end of the cord and pull it tight. Okay, that's about say there. Actually no, I want to do a overhand knot. I would do 7 inches. That's good enough. I do an overhand knot at that point. Okay, there we go. We have enough in the back. So now you pull the bead and test it whether it comes out or not. It doesn't, so that's good. So as I said, there is 2 sections, 5 of these beads and 5 of these beads. I repeated these 2 sections over and over again, and I ended with this, right? So you can add a knot here or a knot here. It's totally up to you. I'm thinking I will do a knot here. So now I shall move my beads down. Then start knotting. So wrap it around your 2 fingers. Take the edge of the cord right here. And don't worry about it. I'll show the hand knotting technique several times. So move these 3 beads down the line. Wrap it around your fingers. Crisscross. Take the edge. Put it inside that loop that you created and pull that down. Okay, then twist your fingers like that. Now hold this end with your right hand, put your index finger in between and make sure it's nice and tight. Pinch those between your index finger and your thumb, and see this, it kind of sometimes twists. Okay, make sure you take the twist off. See that? In this case, it's not going to give you a smooth hand knot for some reason. See that? How twisted it is? It's not. In that case, use your tweezers. Okay, I normally like the hand knotting technique, but the tweezers will do here. Go into the loop and hold where you want the knot to be, and then pull that tight. Wiggle and take your tweezers off. Still your knot is loose, right? You guys can see. Then hold this end and push that knot towards the bead. There you go. Okay, now let me move all my tools out here. So I'm gonna knot. Okay, now we have all of these. So we have 2 knots in between this section. That's good enough. And this section, where you want the knot to be. Okay, that's totally up to you. So you can either do the knot here and here, which is what I want to do. I want to keep this together. If I move this, I don't know how well it will look. Maybe it will look nice. Maybe I should try that. These 2 together, these 3 together, and this one separate. Maybe. We can always take it off if we don't like it. And then do the hand knotting technique. Pinch, pull. Okay. Then do the same. I like it. Wrap it around. Go through. Take it. Hold it tight. Pinch. For some reason, sometimes it gets twisted. Okay. Then move these beads down. See that? That kind of looks pretty, isn't it? Yeah, I like it. So I move this and this, and then over here knot. It'll be difficult when you have a long tail to put through the loop. That's the only issue. But what you can do here is, if you want, you can cut the cord and do it from the other end. That way you don't have to put the long cord in, long beaded section inside. But you should estimate how long you want the thread to be. It should not be short. Of course, that's much more important than being long. So I would say leave a lot of distance, so it's safer this way. If it is on the spool, you will know exactly how much you need, and then you can snip off the excess. That way you won't be able to. No. Okay, so now I'm gonna knot like this, and then I'm gonna come back and show you guys. I don't want the knot to be very stiff. So then see this cord gets twisted a lot if you have a long cord just remaining and then trying to move the beads along. So this is a hand knotting technique, but you can also use the tweezer knotting technique, which I will show you guys in a bit. I did at the start, but so make an overhand knot, just a regular knot. That's called an overhand knot, which is this right here, right? And I haven't tightened it yet. So take your tweezers, go into this knot, okay, through this knot, and then hold the cord where you want the knot to be. Okay, see this? It's all twisted right here. So as you untwist this, and then pull that cord up just like that. Now the knot is close, but my tweezers is inside, so I wiggle and take the tweezers off. As you guys can see, the knot is still loose, so hold the end, okay, and hold the cord like this and push the knot towards the bead. That way it will come right next to the bead. So you have two techniques, either completely hand knot or use the tweezers. You can also use your tweezer nose pliers, that will also work. Let me just show you guys. So anyways, you have to make a knot, right? Make a loop, put the beads through the loop. Here is your knot. Okay, here is your knot. We did it with tweezers. Now the tweezer nose pliers. This is Zuron tweezer nose pliers. Go through the loop and hold where you want the knot to be and pull the cord out. See, it works exactly like a tweezer. Okay, so you can use either of them to knot. I don't want it to be very stiff, so I'm just okay with it being a little bit. Otherwise it's very, see this, if I lay this flat, it is crooked, so I want to leave a little bit of a breathing space in my knotting stuff. So I don't want it to be super tight, so I'm just going to leave it at that point. So I really like hand knotting technique a lot, but as I said, if it is very very twisted or something, then it's hard to get your knot in the place and you will get a lot of gaps. At that point of time, I use my tweezers. Otherwise, hand knotting technique will work for me. So I will knot this completely and then come back and show you guys what I got here. Okay, so welcome back. I finished knotting the entire necklace, and this measures, I told you guys, I think it measures about, say, 30, let me see, from here to here, about 30 inches in total. Okay, 15 on one side and 15 on the other. So these two cords, as you guys can see, you can add this bead. It was a little bit difficult, but I melted both ends of the cord and I stick it through this hematite bead that we got in the box, and this itself will serve as a closure. That's fine, you can just do that. See, it's nice and tight, and you can have this because this is 30 inches long. Actually, you can wear it on top of your head. You don't need a clasp per se. it can be a continuous necklace, but I thought I will add a pendant right there. It looks very pretty. So first I added the hematite bead. I know one side is a little bit longer than the other side, because one side I had only 8 inches, the other side I had a little bit more, because what happened was I missed a bead in the middle, somewhere here, I guess the 6 millimeter, 6 by 4 millimeter, and then I had to restring that part. So that's why this is like I have one side longer than the other. That's the only reason. So this hematite bead, you can add it, and then what you can do is you can do a little bit macrame here, is what I was thinking. So take these 2 cords, okay, put it through this pendant from the back side, okay, and so let's just straighten this out, because it's a little bit twisted. We want this to be straight. Okay, there we go. Okay, it's pretty much straight now. So I'm gonna take my knotty do it all. You don't have to have this for doing your macrame. You can use your macrame board, you can tape it, and then use it. Even a cardboard box cover will do that for you. Okay, so you don't have to have this, but since I'm having it, I'm using it. So I want this cord to be straight, and as I said, first I put the hematite bead, and then this one I will bring this back. Okay, I will set this pendant with my peg right here. Okay, and so this side, hold on, we shall grab a cord, just a scrap cord that I have in my stash, and I'll tie it about, say, here. Okay, just like that, and then I will attach these cords to the peg, just a little bit like that. Okay, just tight enough. So I just need a little bit of space. I don't need a lot, so just a little bit of space to just do a macrame, just a little bit of macrame, and not a lot as well. So exactly that much only I need. So what I'm gonna do is take these 2 cords, separate it, consider the bottom card to be our base one, the top to be our knotting one, and start doing the square knot, macrame square knot. Keep the left, I always start with the Q, and then tighten that up. Now it's a P, so take the right cord and make the loop, the left cord on top of the right, underneath and through the, oops, sorry, I decided to do only Q, not P, not the full square knot, only the half square knot, but continue doing the half square knot. So take this, make a Q, go underneath and pull through. Okay, and do the same couple more times. That is 3. That is 4. You can change it if you want, and that's 5. I think that's enough. Now I push the hematite bead down. Okay, and then I go over the hematite bead and do the same. Okay, that will include the bead in our macrame. So I'm just doing the cues in the macrame square knot. If you are not aware of the macrame square knot, it's a simple knot. You can go ahead and watch the tutorial down in the description box below. See, there is a gap in these two that will happen, but I mean, you can straighten this out a bit. So that's 3, that's 4, and that should be 5. Okay, now take this off. Take this off. Okay, take this cord off. It might be a little bit confusing for you guys. So here it is. Very pretty pendant out here. Don't you think? Very nice finish. And I really like the macrame knot as well. So at this point, maybe I need one more. No, I don't. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take my scissors and cut this cord on either side. We don't need that anymore, but save the scrap. If it is more than 5 inches, go ahead and save it. Even if it is 4 inches, go ahead and save it. That's what I would say. I always try and use that scraps. Take your lighter and melt this. Be very careful, it will be hot. Melt that, and then you just press it with your lighter itself. There we go. So that's done, and this is our pendant, and it looks very pretty. I really like the way this turned out to be. And you can actually maybe this is the way it needs to be. Yeah, this is the front. You can have the other necklace, let me see, as a layering necklace if you want to, or you can wear this as a sweater necklace for this fall. It's perfect either way, right? So I really like it. I hope you guys like this tutorial too. If you do, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon for notification. I do upload videos a couple of times a week. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good day. If you would like to support my channel, there is a heart symbol and thanks written right next to it. You can donate as much as you can. It will really help me grow my channel and bring you guys more stuff. Also, macrame is not difficult. Knotting is not difficult. You come to the right place to learn the right things, and then it will be intimidating. Anything, if you start, it will be intimidating, but once you get into it, I'm sure you guys will rock. Because once upon a time, I was also very intimidated by macrame. I really liked it, but I didn't know how to do it, and it took a little bit of time, but now I really love it. It's so peaceful and so kind of a meditation for me. So trust me, you guys will love this. Try. Bye bye.